Mhm. Hello, hello. It's me, JD. Welcome back to another stream. Today, this morning, I guess we're still in the morning. We're pretty close to afternoon, but it's time to finish. It's time to finish what we started. Episode 5 of the Sumeru arc. Let me just check real quick how much time I have left. 45 minutes until the banner resets. Let's just get right into it. So what do we need to do for this? Okay. Leave the chief's house. Alright, I won't be talking too much this right now because I'll be eating my breakfast because I just woke up. And I woke up, started up Genshin. I want to finish this storyline so I can, you know, be ready for the next one that comes out, which is actually, I think the next one's going to come out in 45 minutes. And I don't think we'll be able to finish this in 45 minutes. Let's see. Just gonna skip through this side quest. Okay. Wait until the next day. Was the thing? Perfect. Right at night. Let's do let's plan our war under the cover of night. Just let the story play out as I eat.
Everyone is already waiting inside.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's join them!
Please, wait a moment. Before attending the meeting, I hope you can promise me one thing.
What do you need?
Promise me that you won't commit to anything too reckless.
Like attacking the
What
capital?
do you think?
I think we should storm the capital.
Okay.
Alright. Act 5. Let's get it. It's only 45 minutes till banner resets. I'm actually wondering if I should summon on that banner. It's probably a really bad idea since I'm free to play and I still can't do all of the Spiral Abyss. Probably should save it for a better banner that comes out, but
Everyone's here so early! But why isn't anybody talking?
We already discussed things a bit.
Hey, where have you been? I've missed you too.
Are you ready?
Let's go.
Very well.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
I gotta admit, it's bold. Color me impressed.
It's worth a try. The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk and move to the next point.
You're making Paimon nervous.
It's okay to be nervous before a insurrection. Not every day you get to rebel against the city, after all. All right, let's go get all those people on the other side of the wall.
You're finally done.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Catch you all later. Come on, don't give me that face. I know what you're going to say. I'll be careful.
Yeah,
That's
Dia
what
has
I
to
wanted to hear.
she has to go get prepared to be
care.
summoned to people's accounts on the next banner.
Well, traveler, Paimon, Judging from your expressions, the meeting must have been quite productive.
You can tell?
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense people's emotions. And based on your reaction, things must have gone quite well.
Huh, so our move is on the next yard day.
Paimon's a little worried. Hopefully nothing will go wrong.
To be honest, I feel the same. But you're already some of the most capable people I know. So you have my trust.
Candace gave us a compliment.
Your deeds
Wow.
speak for themselves.
Candace, we stayed behind to tell you that, although you won't be coming with us, we'll be sure to remember your words.
I'm very glad to hear that. I've said the same thing to everyone here today as I said to you when you arrived. Your safety is the most important thing. Only when you're safe can the plan be successful. So please, take care.
We got this.
You're welcome. And thank you for taking my advice. Good luck with everything. I'll be here in the village praying for you.
All right, let's get it. Spent so much time in the desert, but finally gonna head back into
Sounds good.
the jungle.
I'll go make some preparations.
God's green earth itself.
Okay.
I'll hit them.
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Yeah. Also, Candace told everyone to be careful.
Who's
Yes, she did.
Candace?
But I think my point also bears repeating. Our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful. We must go beyond that and fully commit ourselves to it. I hope this is
And this
clear
is to
you.
go even further beyond.
Huh? Shouldn't you be saying something more cheerful to boost our morale right now?
Didn't we already do that during the meeting?
You can never have enough words of encouragement.
In
You
that
know.
case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue to remind you of the seriousness of our situation. We all have our jobs
Okay,
to do
dude.
after all. It's like how some people can be put in charge of logistics while others will fight on the front lines.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of the front lines, you don't look anything like a soldier.
Of course. Compared
I mean,
to the mercenaries,
he kinda
I'm
looks like a
merely
soldier to
feeble
me.
scholar. But the advantage of not being a mercenary,
Dude, he's like more
is that
jacked
I
than
get
any
to
of the
stay in a
mercenaries I've
safer
seen.
place and offer my strategic insight. Just think about that mercenary who lost his mind. Mercenary groups are facing constant danger every single day.
Well, being a scholar is also a high-risk occupation, and you are a scholar.
I'm
Yeah?
not like the rest of them. Even among members of the same species,
I'm not like the rest
some
of
will
them.
exhibit
There's
far
no
more
one like me.
potential
You'll
than
never
others.
find someone like me.
This guy. Paimon still remembers when those mercenaries in Port Ormos called you a lunatic.
All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of fools. I'll take that as a compliment.
Okay, cringe.
That
Just get
reminds
started.
me. Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? It mentioned forbidden knowledge.
Uh-huh.
You have a good memory. Forbidden knowledge has the power to drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared with the public. Even I, who has worked in the academia for some time, was never once informed of this. I think those mad scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have all fallen victim to the corrupting qualities of forbidden knowledge. But the academia has always held a different view. They've always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere mortals. Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true nature of forbidden knowledge, and thus always approached the issue from the wrong direction. The Withering, Elazar, and the sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening right now across Sumeru is rather similar to the forbidden knowledge pollution that occurred in the desert thousands of years ago?
Well, you know, history repeats itself.
Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused the withering and the sandstorms. At least, that's what Tainari told us. Wait a second. Could it be that?
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsol's illness may precisely be the pollution from forbidden knowledge.
But if that's the case, what should
Forbidden
we
knowledge.
do? This is huge.
9 out of 10 scholars hate this one trick.
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
You mean it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the Avidia forest? That whole the world forget me thing?
In that case, it's imperative that we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Only by working with her to save Irminsul can we completely resolve the problems Sumeru currently faces. To make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of some of our preparatory work.
Where are we going?
To an Eremite base.
Alright, let's head back to the base. Gotta stock up on the weapons. Alright, alright. As far as I know, this is the, I think this is the last act until the new one comes out in 40 minutes. At least I think it's going to come out in 40 minutes. Whoops, I just missed that random event. Oh well. Alright, I'm here. Scholars?
Ah, they're here.
Huh? What are they doing here?
I gave them some technical work to do.
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
How's the work going?
Ah, yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
Aren't those devices for canned knowledge extraction? What are you doing with those?
Look here.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
More canned knowledge? Are you going to put more weird stuff into his head again?
What's that look on your face?
They're
Are you
radicalizing me.
scared?
Paimon's a little scared, but very, very furious.
That's an interesting response. Anyway, we're not going to use this just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The academia should also have their own copy. And according to the plan we just came up with, Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule.
You're gonna suck it out of my brain? Huh?
Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Good. Conviction is the most
problem.
important part
I just
of
head in
all
there.
of this. Now,
Yelan
please
kind
get
of
ready and put on
wraps
this
everyone up with
device.
her like water whip thing, and then I win.
You want us to record our conviction into the knowledge capsule?
Yes.
My dogs are going crazy too.
Paimon is still
Must be a home
really
invader.
worried.
I understand, but trust me, Paimon, this is something we have to do. It's best if you can do as I say, because to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a trick, self-encouragement may be the most important tool we have.
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
I'm ready.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali. As
Imagine.
a result, we have changed
Dragons.
Sumeru's entire political landscape. Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognizes and praises our achievements.
The fact that everything's black makes it seem like I have no imagination.
Now, open your eyes. Here,
What's this?
read it out loud.
Stirring words. You don't quite understand the purpose of the recording, you still follow the instructions.
It's done.
I'm done.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
I'm fine.
It's
My head
just
just
a recording.
explodes.
There should be no negative effects.
But doing this? Paimon doesn't get it.
We're going to create a YouTube channel.
And that's perfectly fine. In any case, these capsules
A
are meant to
motivational
be used
YouTube
by you.
channel
Huh?
for the people of Sumeru to
What
watch.
do you mean?
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha. You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth. Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born, and this device has always supported you during times of need.
Huh.
After all that time,
Is that a social
what do you
commentary
think
of
you'd become?
society today?
A fool?
Kids on their iPads
machine?
playing Fortnite?
A slave to orders.
Become a
And
slave
that's
to the
why
Apple
rules are
devices?
So important. In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate boundaries and identify gray areas.
But why would you need to identify the gray areas?
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very interesting. One might even say they're advantageous in the right hands.
Mm.
The things you're interested in are really out there. Are all Sumeru scholars like this?
Anyway,
yeah.
that's enough chit-chat. I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head to Caravan Rebot and start preparing for the next step.
Small projects?
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few modifications.
We're gonna rig them to explode. Alright, let's go check up on Sino. Okay. How's the war efforts going? Raise
I
up
thought
enough
we
funds?
agreed on
We have
a
enough
plan.
rations?
How can you go back on your word?
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought.
Listen,
In
Sino.
the end, I still can't agree
You
to
can't
it.
make progress
But
without
it's still the
sacrifice,
best
okay?
plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
I
Exactly.
did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages. Hatham's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
Sometimes you just have to be a little radical.
Arguing.
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you help me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan.
Listen,
we agreed
dude.
to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, you went to Al-Haytham for suggestions. Had I known Al-Haytham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side here, don't you?
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their
Huh.
bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate to make sacrifices if they deem the situation to be sufficiently dire.
Hey, sometimes sacrifices have to be made, man.
But as things stand, I can't accept your principles.
That's just how war goes.
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Traveler, Paimon, this is also something you should know.
Yeah, what
Ramon's
are you gonna tell
plan
me?
is to have me work with the Caravan Rebot guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
Oh, that's a good plan. Trojan horse.
Wait, how can we work with the guards?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Rebot would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City. My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also
Yeah.
let us enter the city as a big group.
Dude, they won't even see it coming.
There's no better way.
That also sounds like something Al-Haytham told you. Am I right?
Hey, it's a good plan. You got any better plan?
How dangerous this plan is?
Of course he does. He told me, there is no perfect plan, but this can get the job done.
True.
He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, our chance of success would increase significantly. I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people. I think he made a number of valid points. It's my own choice, to trust you.
If I make the arrests
Your
alone,
trust is not
I
misplaced.
can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards. To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. Casualties are inevitable once push comes to shove.
Yes,
I'm
I
okay
know.
with the deaths
Then
of
what's the plan that
enemies,
you've got that has no
but now that
casualties?
we're
Then let me hear
allies,
it. Let me hear
I'm
it,
against the
man.
meaningless loss of our own.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say that people like you are hard to come by.
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect. They have the right to know important things like this.
Now you're making this hard for me.
Hey,
Don't be
is there
swayed, dude.
something we
Let's
can
just
do
do
to
it.
help?
I know what I'm doing.
I knew you would say that.
You just gotta be confident,
We
you know?
can help fight some of the mercenaries.
There's a reason why the
and
Trojan
reduce the number of
horse
times
worked.
You'll have to struggle directly with the guards. That should help at least a little bit.
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is a mission we cannot turn our backs on. We strongly value the lives of our friends, but the goal we are about to achieve is even more important. We
Baited
have
the
no
desert,
fear of
man.
casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory.
Hell yeah.
Please, lend us your support.
Giga Chad, hell
We'll
yeah.
show you the determination of us desert dwellers.
Well, now that you've put it that way, I can no longer refuse.
Mm-hmm.
But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless.
Yeah, how about we bring along,
Candace made it
what's
very
that kid's
clear
name?
that we can
Isolk?
only achieve our
Isolk?
goals if we can ensure our
I bring that
safety.
kid along too and he'll ruin
Since
everything.
you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the Dendroarchon and those of King Deshret. Everyone's life is equally important.
If only it was that easy,
Okay.
man.
You have a deal. Let's do this for our shared dream.
Okay.
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there.
All right, let's start the plan. We're gonna disguise ourselves, get ourselves into the city. All right. Nope. But guys,
Guards!
guards.
Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location.
Dang, you're better
According
at
to
acting
the
than I thought you were.
Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Rebot.
Ah, of course, of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. Just let us know what you need. But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need to report it to our superiors.
They're a squad
No
of
need for
Eremites
that.
whose number is comparable to Ain el Akmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
As many as Ain al-Ahmar. This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
And I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible, and treat it as a top priority desert operation. I will need personnel.
Oh yeah.
Got it.
The desert.
Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
All right. Looks so commanding when you're
Because
working.
this is work.
Yep.
Because I trust you.
Okay.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff.
Hey,
Aren't you even
chillax.
a little
Act
worried?
natural, Paimon.
What if these guards already know that you have betrayed the Academia and are no longer their General
Shut the
Mahamatra?
fuck up, Paimon. You
Even
want
if
to say
that
that?
guard
You want to say that
doesn't
any
know,
louder?
Their superiors might, right?
We discussed this, remember?
The
Did
Caravan
we?
Rebot
Oh.
operation is of great importance. But don't worry, the guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention. No matter
It's
how
a
you
cover
look
up.
at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert. Actually,
Still being tracked.
considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange that it hasn't already tried to interfere with my actions.
Maybe Nahida's working
I've
on it in
given
the
that a lot of
backgrounds.
thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry.
Mm-hmm.
If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
That's true.
It can't predict
why?
my movements.
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
They've stolen your personal
That's
data.
true. But the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person? Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can it do this in the first place?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
The academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic.
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model.
But if you act
However,
outside
at
the
risk of
box,
sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times?
you can,
Emotions
right,
are part
Al-Haytham?
of our behavioral logic. But can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally intense? How can our feelings and opinions be predictable down to the letter in every single instance?
They can't.
Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioral principles.
You predictable
Decisive
Sino.
and principled, you were used
You're like
to
an
solving
open
problems
book.
alone. That's why the Akasha could
The
figure you
Akasha
out.
could see through you like
But
glass.
now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it. Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess. Any one of us could potentially disagree with another. The Akasha lacks
The
data
plan
on these
changes.
interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past. After all, there's probably a limit to just how much we can be modeled or controlled by data. So, in my opinion, you're probably safe for now.
Thanks for the long
Makes sense to me.
description.
I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be completely controlled by something without a mind of its own.
Is that so? I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever trapped by the past.
I'm so glad that this is settled.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
Yeah, man.
Will do.
Open your mind a bit. All right, let's
Just
do it.
remember to stay vigilant.
Stay frosty.
Footsteps.
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Great Red
He's
Sand
kind of big.
District.
He's kind of
My
huge.
name is Luxembarbo.
Luxembargo. Barbo?
This is my assistant, the Traveler. He will be working with me. The construct next to him is for his work.
Construct.
Construct. Beep.
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun.
Uh-huh.
And, is this the latest technology from the academia?
Have you made
It's
a
questionable,
decision
it's
regarding
fine.
the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest, I've always longed to go on a mission with someone as well known as
You don't
yourself.
even know.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation
We're just
there.
gonna jump them, steal their
Understood.
clothes, or are we
Map.
actually gonna get caught and then
Hurry, bring the map.
get brought in? Map.
In 2 days, we will engage Rahman's
Do I have to wait for 2
Eremites
days?
and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir.
Good. See you then.
Yes, sir.
Thank God they're so trusting.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
Feels pretty good.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Academia.
Power.
And now, we're going to strike back against that massive pillar of power.
Strike back,
Get
huh?
ready.
Didn't I put that in
We
my
will
title?
move out in 2 days.
All right. 2 days later. I forgot what time he said. Just wait until 2 days. At midnight. Exactly. All right. Operations a go. So after we sneak into the city, then what? We just take our guerrilla force, march toward the temple, and just like bust in through the front doors. All right.
Navigating the
Time for the operation! Let's go meet Sino in the desert!
Okay. Operations right there. Let's get it. I have to keep an eye on my time because I do have to leave at around 1:20, 1:30.
Take it easy.
Okay. Bit foggy here. Perfect weather for a sting operation.
Our helpers have arrived already! Let's hurry over!
Wait a moment.
Wait a minute.
Oh, it's you!
What?
You're my assistant, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Being my assistant, you must stay with me. Now let's head over there.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since
It's always
this is
good
a
to be
big
early.
case for the Academia,
Good to be
we
punctual.
are prepared to give it our best.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive. They are our only leads for the case. If they die, we will be unable to continue the
You might be a
investigation.
bit suspicious of you.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations and be ready for combat.
Ready for combat. Do they just like lose on purpose, I guess?
Oh? What a warm welcome. What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Rahman, the Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales.
It's time to die,
If you
Ramen.
value your life,
We just
I
backstab everyone
advise you
here.
to surrender.
Kill
Who are
everybody.
you supposed to be? A Matra from the Academia?
Ooh, good
Can't
acting,
believe you
Ramen.
came all this way just to catch us.
I'm not here to talk.
Oh, nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary.
It's your popular phase,
Brothers!
Ramen.
For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show them we Eremites
Wash
are
our
not to
blades
be
with their
messed
blood. Sounds pretty sick. Alright, let's kill all of them. Oh, I'm on cooldown. Give me a second. I'll go for Ramen. Die, Ramen, die! Die! There we go.
Let me read you a verse.
Look at the guards on our side.
Things are about to get dicey.
Look at you, Boozound!
Kind of fucking up the Eremites.
Cross over!
Hiya!
Scratch!
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Where they at? Ah.
Special!
Get 'em, boys!
Game's up. Fun's over. Gotcha.
Nice. face.
It's over.
It's over.
We have subdued them.
All right,
The
pretend to die
operation's
now.
over. All Eremite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs! You'll regret this!
Yeah, keep on doing
I'm
that.
afraid you'll regret it first.
King
Slices
Tessred
his
will
head
curse
off.
You, and you will all...
Silence.
Oh,
Oh,
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan
yeah,
Reebok.
just got smacked
Count their
across the
numbers
head.
and send them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Plan Trojan is a go. Furious looking ramen and the others away.
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Reebok and ask for me.
Good job, Lux
Understood.
and Barbo.
You are dismissed.
Unfortunately, you just participated in
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
against your country. Be classified as a traitor, man.
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes, things went perfectly.
Okay.
That's fantastic. And that punch you gave Ramon there sure looked convincing enough.
Oh, it was real.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Reebok and oversee the group's transport. I promise. I'll get everyone into Sumeru City safely.
He says as he punches ramen in the face.
You're the reason why everything went so well.
It's not the time to celebrate yet. I believe Dia should already be waiting for you. Go join up with
Okay.
her. She will need you to introduce her to Tainari.
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tainari? What if he'll feel miffed about it and refuse to work with us?
Hmm.
I have a very
Nah,
close
Tainari's a
relationship
great
with
dude.
Tainari. Given how well we know each other, I believe my message alone should be enough to bring him to our side.
Tainari has a
He
kind
knows I
heart.
won't
There's
make
no way
jokes
he'll
about
help
things
us out
like
with
this.
this.
If
Or
we
there's
need
no way
help,
he won't help us out
Tainari is the best option.
with this
Get ready
this
for the
radical
next phase of the
rebellion.
plan. Don't keep them waiting.
Don't keep the devil waiting, old friend. All right. Back to the caravan. How much time? Let's see here. 8 minutes left on this banner.
Go! Dia! We're here!
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come rolling in late.
Stylishly
In the time it
late.
took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping.
You did all that?
Sorry. We didn't
But we're
mean
about to go
keep
to
you
war.
waiting.
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of.
Yep.
I just like seeing that serious look on your face. Alright, I'll stop. All joking aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of this as soon as possible.
But where should we start?
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh, but he certainly
Dealing with
will.
an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up. Ooh, he really gives Paimon the creeps.
The doctor.
Right? Hearing
Where's
his
his
name just
TARDIS?
reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that.
Okay. So what do we do?
According to the plan,
We jump
should
him
first
when
go
he's
to Pardees
sleeping,
DI
kidnap
and
him.
ask for Forest Watcher Tainari. If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari still has the Academia's trust. So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary adjustments to our plan. The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard.
Mm-hmm. Enemy on the wall.
You should be honored.
Hey, she's our
I don't
bodyguard
offer
this
my
time.
services to just anyone you know.
But
I
Paimon
ache,
thought
my body
mercenaries
sore
would
by
do anything
Genshin
for morale.
impacted.
That's certainly true. But when
Yeah,
multiple
James, are you done
employers
streaming
are
now?
vying for your services, you should always go with
Check
the
out
best
real quick.
offer. Let's see. If I were to charge you a
let's
bill,
see.
I guess I can apply a discount.
Can I get a friend discount, please?
How much more do you want? Paimon's not sure we can afford it.
How much do I want?
Ah, you're like like taking a break
Hey,
or something.
how about paying me with a smile? What
Oh,
do
hey,
you
there was
say?
someone talking in your chat there.
I haven't
Song.
seen you smiling much recently.
It's interesting, huh?
If you ask
Barte
me,
Kopo?
someone like
What
you
could that
must look
mean?
lovely when they smile.
No, I'm just
Come on,
grabbing
give me a
something to eat real
smile
quick.
so
Oh,
that
I
I
just
can be
ate.
less worried.
I just ate the Arizona
Looking
Charlie's
good. I hope this pretty
meal.
smile will become our lucky charm.
eggs, steak, and hash
There are
browns.
many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider this smile a down payment for our future victory. Let's go. It's time to pay a visit to Party's DI.
All right. Let's go get Tainari, our favorite guy. The most wholesome dude. Yes, Barda, he's Polish, new follower. That's crazy. Actually, James, I wonder if it was just me that noticed it, but do you have like less followers than you did before? I swore you had like 16 or something before. But then I checked like last time you streamed, you had 14. I don't know, maybe I'm just hallucinating something. Oh, there he is. He's right there. Tainari.
Tainari!
Ah, Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
This is my bodyguard. The desert. He didn't look too friendly toward the desert person.
Mercenary. You must have some big news for me.
It's something really important. Please help us out.
No, I don't
Then
think
follow
so.
me.
He leads us into a trap.
This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay, what is this important thing you want to ask me?
Tied. Had 14, lost one, gained a new one, and then gained another new one? I see.
The doctor, huh?
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask. Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Party's DI just a little while ago.
Really? I could have jumped him then.
Already?
Yeah, he came looking for me.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your
Oh yeah, I
answer is
realized
very
that
important to
Dia
us.
hasn't seen
For
Tainari
now,
yet.
all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Sino, you say?
But he's been dead for 5
I
years.
see. So that's why he hasn't been at the academia. Okay. I will answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't have to tell me everything that's happened.
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type.
I just
Between
sense
you,
it.
the Traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to deceive me.
Conspire to
You can tell me anything you don't
deceive
want
people,
to.
huh,
I'll
Tainari?
also get
Are
straight
you
to
the
the
kind
point.
of that does that?
The Harbinger you
Hmm.
mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Oh, I see.
Why would he want her?
And what do you
He's
mean
after the
by
divine
away?
can
Is
knowledge.
he planning to leave Sumeru?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent.
Snezhnaya, that's what it was. Oh, the transition to that
So you mean-
flashback?
You're leaving this place soon?
Yeah.
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was
The
just about to
doctor.
set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Pardis DI. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you recruited many informants. But you're right. Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Smoking
Given
a
the
bit
way
too
you're
much
asking,
spirit.
I assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
All the way to Snezhnaya.
It's
Snezhnaya?
incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of
Tainari
this?
talking about others betraying him is ironic, seeing as we're 100% sure he's going to betray literally everyone else.
To the point of even questioning my general level of
Betraying
knowledge.
everyone else in the game,
How
betraying everyone else in real life,
Well,
betraying
you're
all
the
the
only one who's
fans.
ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment.
How do you
I
do
will
it? How do you
personally
lie like that so
supervise her
easily?
treatment and see to her recovery. Would that be agreeable to you?
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the academia. Her
Mhm.
situation has not become
She was
dire
born in
enough to
Sumeru,
necessitate
and that's all she is as a
transportation.
person. She is nothing more than a Sumeran. That's what she is. If you were born in Sumeru, you are a Sumeran. If you were born in the desert, then you were trash.
Rude and reckless. I'll pass.
Nothing more. Tell me, how's the treatment coming along? Oh, we're doing it quite well. They're sniffing my drugged rags and waking up a bitter taste in their mouth. Standard practice.
Just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that I've come to detest. It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's so confident in himself and his abilities, to a point of near insanity. I would
He's
never
insane?
refer a
Really?
patient to someone like him.
Man, you know, when I looked at him, I didn't think he was insane. He looked a pretty down-to-earth guy to me.
Wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic. Still, his reaction really concerned me.
Oh, another perfect transition. See, look at him. He's kind of dripped out, but he seems pretty.
I see. Of course, your
He seems like a
opinion
pretty
makes
cool
perfect
dude.
sense.
Mhm.
You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say.
You're still
you are
young.
not
Young
like
people
what I
make
had
mistakes, James.
expected.
Young people make mistakes. You're just
Under
young.
normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today. What with Her Most Noble Majesty, the Tsaritsa, calling for our return.
Uh-huh.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave. It's just as the Academia said. You're a responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness.
Tainari's
And that's
lacking
also why people
shrewdness.
like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price.
Everyone must pay the price for what they learned. Saying that to Tainari? What? Just a shame, I guess.
I don't get how
A guy who dressed like this calls himself the doctor is someone who can do no
He asked
bad.
a
Surely they're a hero?
Yet didn't care for my answer.
Very noble person.
Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes.
Hmm.
He never came off as malicious.
He never
But
came off
utter
as
lack of
malicious?
Compassion permeated throughout our conversation. From his tone, I can sense that he's always looked down on others.
Tainari's just flustered from the amount of riz that he saw emanating from the doctor.
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true, the situation will be in our favor.
I don't think I missed any details.
Maybe he's just lying to us.
Frankly speaking,
Maybe he
I don't
says
want
he's
you to
gonna
do
leave
anything too
Sumeru, but he
risky.
doesn't actually do it.
Now that you know a little more,
Bamboozled
it should
us.
be easier for you to stay safe.
Thanks.
Sorry, we
Tainari,
can't
you're a
tell you
good dude.
everything.
Okay?
We
Stay
appreciate
safe.
that you helped us anyway.
Stay safe.
I won't forget
I
your
know there's a lot of people who like you, and you know what? You're a good dude.
It's okay.
Ignore all those
I have an
haters.
obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me.
All of this may have started because of you. What? Oh, there's Sino.
Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the academia and assist him with his research.
Tainari's upset because
Hasn't he already
he was
asked you
attracted
several
to the
times
doctor for his riz alone, but
Yes,
Tainari's a good Christian, and that's not
There's
what God
something
would
off about
want.
this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. One dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day.
Are 2 dots a cloudy day
This has been a habit
then?
of his for many years.
Or maybe they don't get
Find
cloudy
any
days in
dots in his
Sumeru.
recent
It's
letters.
either raining or it's bright.
I believe something may have happened to him.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the Academia, to investigate this matter. right?
I'd like to ask you to do that for me. If you can keep yourself safe, please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I can do that.
Danger
But
is
I
my
have a
middle
feeling it
name.
won't be that simple. The Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it.
Sometimes it's just a 3-dot day. World
If
gone
the higher
sideways.
ups really are hiding something.
The weather's
It will be
feeling a bit
difficult
upside
to
down
remove myself
today.
from the situation
3
once
dots.
the investigation starts. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Academia. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to
Dude,
support you.
was Sino recruiting Tighnari into the
If that
Radicals
scenario comes
before
to pass,
all this even
you
happened?
must be extra vigilant and be wary of any messages or direct requests from the Academia.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Being loyal to the Academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. I know what I'm doing. On that note,
Yeah.
aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The Academia, yes, but my master is a man of integrity.
Oh, just like you,
Even when I was a
Tighnari.
student, I was
You're a man
ready
of
to get in
integrity.
trouble for sticking
We're
to
all men of
rules.
integrity.
I suppose he's lucky to
Right,
have
James?
lasted so long. But in the end,
Mm-hmm.
I see. So you noticed something was up with the Academia from the very beginning.
Oh, something was up.
this may well be how Sino
Something was
became
upside down.
involved in all this.
Upside
In
down.
that case, I must keep my promise
Something.
and help you however I
All
can.
day
Also,
long.
if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message.
That song from the Curious George movie.
Trust your own senses and experiences. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Okay, we'll find a chance to tell him.
Okay.
Thanks.
Right.
Thanks.
Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger.
We're gonna kill him before
oh, by
he
the way,
leaves the
which
country.
way did the doctor go when he left Pardis DI?
That way.
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way.
Alright then. Let's go get this son of a bitch. I'm gonna grab him by the ankles. Cut off his hands. And I'm gonna make fun of him like,
According
oh,
to
where's your
Tighnari,
sonic
the
screwdriver,
doctor is
doctor?
leaving
Where's your
Sumeru
sonic
soon.
screwdriver?
I want to check if the doctor was actually
We
telling the
cosplay
truth.
as Daleks. We go in
He
there, we
also
we
said
say
that he'll
exterminate,
take care
and we
of
go and
everything
murder
before
him.
he leaves. What did he mean by that? We need to be extra careful when dealing with a person like him. Just
His
to be
riz
safe,
is too high.
Let's chase him and see what we find.
His clout is too big.
We have no idea where he went. How can we start chasing him?
Too much drip.
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. All you have to do is just follow me.
Well, it's simple. With how much drip he has, he's got to
That
leave a
Harbinger
trail
may have
somewhere.
tried to cover his trail,
Oh,
but he
she's
still left some
actually, we're
traces.
actually following her.
Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is.
Arrogant?
Yep.
No, no,
we're
no.
headed in the right direction.
Ah, back in the
Traces
jungle,
are still
man.
fresh.
So much
There's
better
no
in the
sign of his
desert.
entourage. Clearly, they're in a hurry.
Although it's not quite as good as my computer.
It's just as
But actually, I might be able to get a better computer soon. But depends on how William is feeling, I guess. Because William is looking to buy another computer, and his computer that he has right now is better than mine. So
We can stop here.
he might just give me as like his leftover computer.
To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Yeah, but they're actually headed into the jungle.
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look for ourselves.
Okay. What is that? Is that a pig in the background? It's like mushrooms growing on him. What is that? It's dead. It was in that log eating some shrooms. And I said I gave it a little friendly hello. Excuse me. Doodle doo 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 doo. Oh, there's a domain over here. Huh. Guess I'll just get this. I'll unlock this real quick. Get some extra gems. Whoa, it gives you 40 upon completion. Sheesh. That's a bit too much. More like not enough though. I'm always starving for the gems. Okay. Can we just sneak right by this dude? Oh, he's got a hammer. And that guy's got a paddle. Wait, actually, why am I running there? I could just teleport there. I thought it was closer than it actually was for a second. But at least I grabbed that domain. I'll pick up the computer from William for you. Yeah, James. Gonna just take it from right underneath my nose. But James, you already have a great computer. It just hasn't been built yet. Don't worry though. I'm sure you'll be able to. I'm sure it'll be finished by 2024. You'll have to build it before Payday 3 comes out at least, James, so you can play it without, you know, just in case you can't run it fine.
Shh! Don't draw their attention.
Shut the fuck up, Paimon.
Fatui soldiers.
Holy crap, there's a lot of Fatui. Let's kill all of them and take their loot. I need Fatui materials for level up shit.
This is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
Oh.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the
I'm
doctor
sneaking.
spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him.
The doctor used to have an Australian accent, but now he talks like an American.
When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh?
You think they'll notice me here?
That can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
I hate
Must be
that.
mistaken.
Smiles.
Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip. Is that true? Bit too real. Alright, how do I follow him over there? Do I just sit up here and just watch him?
The doctor is on that boat.
Oh, is that him? Can I see him?
So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru.
How about we kill him right here?
Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him.
Alright, let's hide in the Wikala Funduke.
This place will do.
Alright.
We can hide here while we
Traveler hides in bushes to sneak. Also, Traveler's wearing bright yellow and whites. Alright, I'm going to alert back to stream time. Alright, James. I'll keep an eye on your stream too, just in case there's stuff happening. Although I probably won't have any sound. Alright. Sure he's not planning something? Oh! Whoa, he's seen us!
He saw us.
Wave. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Is he waving at us?
Did he already steal the Gnosis? Is that why?
Wait.
Wait a
is
minute.
he the only person on the boat?
You mean there's nobody with him?
And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now?
They were all here just a few minutes ago, but now
What the heck?
they vanished.
They're
This was
gone.
a trap.
A trap.
Wait, don't tell me that.
They're all going to the city.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
He's out. He's bamboozled us again.
No.
We're here, and they're going to be over
Might
there.
be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Huh? What do you mean?
Hypatia wants to connect her conscious to the
I'm afraid that
balladeer.
she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away. And if I couldn't...
We should kill her.
No. Are you saying they're going to kill her?
Oh, yeah.
Let's
Rainbow
go.
Six? You're playing Rainbow Six, James? What the... James, just uninstall that game, dude. You're just too bad. Just uninstall, man. Alright, back to Paris DI.
Yeah, I'm playing Rainbow Six. It's good.
You turn up the sound.
Party's DI is not a place you Fatui can just show up and do as you please.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear.
Sorry, James. I have to keep your stream muted just because it'll show up on my stream.
Research purposes.
And I
But you've been
really
in
don't
Sumeru
like
for some
that.
time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to.
I don't want you to
only come
talk
here
over
today.
Tainari, you know?
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an ordinary scholar like yourself. I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
They're an intellectual,
It seems
James.
that my words have fallen on deaf ears. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Party's DI now? I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for herbs.
Oh, they're looking for the herbs.
Your
They
baseless
want that
speculations will only
spirit
lead
to
to
smoke.
unnecessary trouble.
Well, you only have your
I could hear
Harbinger
myself
to
on your
blame.
stream. Yeah.
He knows nothing
I
about
turned it
keeping
up.
a
I
low
turned it up for a
profile.
second.
I may be staying at Party's DI as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a forest watcher. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars.
Oh, does
who
Tainari use a
contributed
bow?
So much to Sumeru.
I didn't know
Then
that.
It seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
I haven't seen Hypatia in a while. Are we sure she's still... Oh!
I'm fine.
Whoops, I accidentally just clicked that. That's fine.
Time to teach him a lesson.
We gotta kill this thing before it transforms. Once it gets that Geo shield on, then I have a bit of trouble. Holy crap. This guy is fine. With his fire shield, we'll just kill him instantly anyway.
Give us Hypatia. Keep dreaming.
Stop resisting!
Gotcha. Time to act.
Stay right.
Oh yeah. The electro charge now. Ooh! Did a lot of damage to his shield. There we go.
Quietly now. Game's up. Time's over.
Your exploration makes me sad. Yeah.
This isn't good.
I'll explore more later, but only maybe after I go to my classes today.
Leave you a verse. Huh?
I only just made it to Sumeru. I'm just trying to finish all the Archon missions first, and then exploration after.
The doctor's orders are absolute.
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now.
Oh man, there's battle dialogue going on right now. What's going on?
Ring cutter.
All these reactions are making me lag. Maybe I shouldn't build a Dendro team. I can barely handle these reactions. A Dendro reaction's gonna make my computer blow up.
Gotcha.
Look at you, food down, shaking and stirred.
How long you been playing?
No, my soul.
I've been playing on and off for like ever since it came out, I guess. But I took a really long break, a couple really long breaks in between some stuff. Like I started playing when it first came out.
Traveler, Paimon.
Back when Mondstadt was the only area that's been unlocked. And then I stopped playing after I finished the Mondstadt story for a few months. And then Lee came out and I played that. And then I finished that storyline and I didn't play for a really long time after that, maybe like a year. I finished Lee, but I stopped playing for like a year. And I played a little. I hopped back on for like a couple weeks. Then I went dark again for a couple months.
Oh, that's good.
And then I went dark until Sumeru came out. So now, pretty much.
So,
Like I started,
think
but
this is over.
oh, he's right behind me. What the hell? But yeah, I pretty much only play for the story. My account's kind of wrecked because I don't like farming for the artifacts or anything, so my account's kind of weak. But I was there for the banners. I hopped on to summon for some banners
I've missed that look
whenever
of
they give me
abject
some
horror.
free primo gems,
You've
but
given me that look every time we meet.
that's about it.
But, where is he?
Lore enjoyer? Yeah, pretty much. I'm here for the story, here for the lore. It's been pretty crazy, actually. The Sumeru storyline is pretty cracked.
I can hear all of
Not
your
gonna lie.
thoughts, you know.
Because Mondstadt's story, when it first came out, was like
saw you
super
first time
simple.
You came to Party's DI and made contact with Hypatia. I didn't need
Mondstadt's
to do
story was like
anything.
Dragon went crazy, attacked city, and then we have to go kill Dragon, and that was it. But this Sumeru storyline is like radicals in the desert, the Matrix and Sumeru City controlling all its civilians
I know you must
with the
be
internet.
curious. I might as well
The
tell you that
radicals
I
want
decided
to
enter
invade
Hypatia's
the
consciousness
jungle,
the
take
moment
over
I
the
sensed
country.
your touch.
They're creating a fake god made from human experiments by extracting knowledge juice from people. Anyway, it's kind of complicated.
My deification
But it's pretty funny.
is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you
About to become a
understand?
god.
Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me.
I'm pretty
Is it
sure we
wise
defeated
to
a couple
force that
gods before
childlike
already.
God into a divine battle against me?
Didn't we fight we fought the Raiden in Inazuma. Oh yeah, I was there for Inazuma. That's what it was. I took a break from Leeway after I finished it, and then I hopped back on for Inazuma, finished Inazuma, and then took another break.
But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's truly laughable.
Uh-huh. He can hear my thoughts. You must be
Yes.
thinking.
What is it?
It's D's, Balladeer. It's D's. You're acting more friendly than usual?
I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this.
Good mood.
What do you mean?
Are you okay with this? Infuse your consciousness with divine knowledge capsules? Oh, right. Yeah. He goes crazy because of all the forbidden knowledge.
Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares.
Very sad story, this one?
But you're wrong.
Yeah? Does it get more sad?
All of you.
There's been some pretty heavy moments so far,
My entire life up until this
but
point
they've
has
been
just
like
been a
sort of
meaningless routine.
hand-waved away.
Just think about a sheet of paper.
Like I thought
By itself,
Dunyazad,
it holds
I thought
no
Dunyazad like died
The content
when we were
recorded
trapped
on
in the
it
Matrix.
is what gives it value.
I think in Act 2.
All I had recorded down before were some painful
And that was pretty
memories
sad, but it
and
turned out she's
thorny
fine,
human
so.
feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing.
He's right in front of us.
Just what has this world done
Give
for
you a little
you
kiss,
to
dude.
protect it with such zest and conviction?
Instead of talking, we just give a little peck. You
Connected to
wouldn't
your
understand.
consciousness.
You don't understand, Balladeer. I am the Genshin Impact.
Of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's
It's
a
not.
word of
I'm not
advice.
saying anything.
Let go of
I was
your
just
misguided
thinking.
Guardian complex. You
Oh,
know
but he could
nothing
hear my
about the
thoughts.
truth.
That's what it is.
It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's.
Mm.
Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance.
So, you know what's so deep, dude. I'm 14 and this is deep.
Ah, you've seen my affection for her.
No,
If you were in
the
my position,
fanfics would be wild
I
today.
think you'd feel the same way. She peered into
Thank
my
God, man.
consciousness.
I don't think I've been involved with the community that much, but I heard the community was pretty crazy. It's
Become my first follower.
been pretty crazy,
All
so.
gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance
You're
heralds
chosen.
my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity.
Oh yeah, and Hypatia is like this. She's like this stoner who keeps smoking the spirit borneal. She keeps smoking too much spirit borneal,
You're doubting me.
and then she was like nutting from like
Soon,
touching the consciousness of the Balladeer. That also happened. That was pretty sad. That was a sad moment. If you truly use your protector from harm,
Who wants to hurt my devout follower?
who? Doctor does not wish for her to stay in sewer. Continue to receive tribute. Is that a little sus?
Doctor wants to hurt my first follower?
And the doctor's here too. There's like three countries vying for. It's a power grab in Sumeru. There's like 3 countries grabbing power.
How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord?
Snezhnaya is sending like the Fatui here
has
to
never
help
known
them
his
build
place.
this fake god.
Even now,
And this
the
fake
puny
god
woman
was
thinks
made by the
himself
Raiden
capable
Shogun in
of interfering in
Inazuma.
the business of the new god. You're still too naive if you think a few
Can't wait to
words will
see
be
how
enough to
complicated
convince me to destroy
the story gets in like
doctor.
the
But I'm
sixth
willing to give
area
you a
that they
gift,
unlock.
just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia.
Give me some give me some spirit to smoke.
To stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded.
Primo gems? You're gonna give me primo gems? What are you planning? You get
Both
300
good things and
free
bad
primo
things can be
gems.
called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Oh, that line was from Spider-Man. Gods don't need to be reasoned with. It was something along the lines of that. Politics. Genshin in lore politics of Genshin. New video idea, babe. Babe, new video just dropped. Politics in Genshin. Didn't expect that either. Oh, it's like thunderstorming now. This place is turning into Inazuma all of a sudden. The Balladeer is using the Gnosis to change the weather.
That means anyone outside is in danger. Let's go.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be like that one island in Inazuma. The one that's constantly in a thunderstorm. They're gonna get zapped by lightning. Alright, let's go outside. What's up, guys? Oh, he did! Look at him, he's sparking! Tighnari was sparky, got hit by lightning.
What happened to you?
He's hurt.
What happened?
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen
Don't
Eremites
move.
get struck by
Also,
lightning before.
I don't think they replaced Tighnari's voice actor yet. I think this is still that one voice actor, which I've heard some news. Ah, flashbang.
The weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were
You're
a lot of
nimble enough to
Fatui
dodge
around,
lightning?
and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning.
Wait, what?
All the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat.
Your wound. You look so hurt, dude. You alright?
Why are you sorry?
I triggered the thunder and lightning?
It's all right.
Like, how about we don't talk about
Brian?
Brian?
Don't blame yourself.
Fine. Let's just immerse ourselves in the story. Ah.
You look like you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia all right?
Is she alright? I don't know. She was like sleeping or something.
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
That's right, don't move.
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia's place
Alright.
and talk about things there.
You know, we were supposed to be... I think we're still in the middle of the mission to Trojan horse our way into the capital with all the radicals from the desert. I don't know if I mentioned that. There's a radical extremist group in the desert. And they want it, and our plan is to sneak them into the capital by pretending to be prisoners. So we're like Trojan horse this strategy. And they're doing that right now, and we're here. And I forgot why we're here. I think we were here just to see what the doctor was doing. But the doctor left already.
Taking care of yourself first.
I understand my condition.
Grimace.
The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
I'm hurt, babe. Grimace.
The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
I know. They always think they can push through the pain.
I see, it sounds fine, dude.
Let me rest for a bit. Sorry, Traveler. Now you may start.
Traveler is a terrorist? Only in this arc. Only in this arc. You recount everything from the meeting of the doctor.
Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's
That was the last that was the last stream I did on this mission. Act 4, I think.
How ridiculous.
Act 4, we join up with the radicals in the desert.
Ambitious, I guess? Anyway.
And then we're
this
gonna
is all
cross the
way
wall
beyond
to
me.
attack Sumeru. Or the rest of
As long
Sumeru?
as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll
Oh,
only
damn.
work when I have to.
That's a pretty good
I
that's a
must
pretty
be
good
the
way to see it,
least ambitious
Dia.
person who's ever set foot in Party's DI.
Don't say that. I haven't even thanked you for your help back there.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to and left Sumeru in a hurry.
And I also have a theory. A game theory. The Balladeer is the reason why the doctor's targeting Hypatia. Her consciousness connected to the Balladeer and she is seen as past. I mean, we all saw it. It was a pretty sad past, I guess.
Maybe the Fatui want to cover up
He was
some
like,
secret of the
he was like
Balladeer.
abandoned by
Is
his
that why
mother,
they
the
tried to
Raiden,
seize
and
Hypatia?
then he was abandoned by his foster family, and then he made friends with a kid and he died. That was pretty sad. And then he went crazy. I mean, Traveler did kind of go to Izuku and beat up the Archon there. Exactly. We already fought a god, so this is no problem.
Have you noticed? The Balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
So,
Uh-huh.
if the doctor was to show up again, would the Balladeer zap him with lightning?
Based on what the Traveler has said, I think he would. Having
Okay.
the doctor gone benefits him as well as us. In other
All right,
words,
so now
we've
Shinaz
successfully
Nai is out of the
completed this stage
picture.
of the plan. The doctor is out of the picture now.
We did it. It's a success.
That's a big accomplishment.
I'm also happy for you.
Thank you
Thanks,
for the help,
dude.
Tainari. Make sure you rest up for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI.
Whew. Good work,
Traveler,
Dia.
it's about
Good
time
work.
we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar.
All right.
Let's continue to keep a low profile. You can head
Or
there
maybe
once you're ready.
maybe they're still being detained right now. The Trojan horse plan hasn't gone fully into action. We got them like we got them caught, fake caught by the secret academia police, the KGB. We have to wait till 19. But I guess they're still being kept at the prison in the caravan, and we still haven't they still haven't moved out yet. Did I have to wait until tomorrow? No, it was today. Wait, what? What? Nilu's busy completing the quest to warm rhythm of the streets. Oh man, I picked up too many quests. Which one is that one? Warm rhythm, warm. I miss it? Warm rhythm of the streets. What the? Warm. Oh, here it is. Alright, I guess let's get through this then real quick. I guess we won't be able to complete Act 5 today. I'm running a bit low on time. I only got an hour left until I have to get to my classes. AR-55 kind of low for a day one player. Yeah, the breaks I took were pretty long. Pretty much at the end of every time they release a new area, I just go dormant for like a year until they release more content for me to more lore for me to enjoy. Yeah, I also haven't. This might peeve some like from some normal Genshin players off, but I don't like spend my resin at all pretty much because I don't farm artifacts. So I've just been sitting at max resin for like 2 years. Seems like you have an ocean of content to go through. I do. It's great to just stream it, I guess. It's great stream stuff.
Are you here for some shopping too? That's right.
Should I just skip through this? I don't know if I'm too interested in Nilo's story. Or is this Nilo's story?
Turned out to be a grand success. And so
I don't know. I think I'll look through it anyway.
host a celebration event. Do you two want to come? It'll be a really fun time.
Celebration event from the theater?
Something like a tradition of ours. Whenever we wrap an important performance, we'll get together and unwind. Rehearsals are exhausting. If you keep your nose to the grindstone, you're going to wipe yourself out sooner.
Spend resin now.
Mr. Bear, our manager, always says that celebrations aren't just for fun. but that they should also be occasions for reflection.
It's just one of those things where regular Genshin Impact players, your average Genshin Impact enjoyer, sees that I have like I have full resin, and they're just mauling. They're sending me death threats they're sending me death threats in the comments, telling me to spend my resin, go to a domain or something, farm artifacts.
We always do lots of eating, toasting, and gift exchanging. We try really hard to show our appreciation for everyone.
So we'll need to bring a present.
Into the gift box you go, Paimon.
Hey, Paimon's gonna put you in a box first.
Pulls out a knife, stabs me in the chest. I go into a coffin.
No need to stress, Paimon.
Coffins count as a box.
You can come, present or not. The gift exchange is just to make the celebration more entertaining. You two being there would be the best gift of all.
Is Nilou being controlled by the Matrix too? She's still wearing that she's wearing the terminal, the Akasha terminal. And if you're wearing the terminal, you can get possessed. And you get sent into the Matrix. Spend them on weekly bosses at least for talents or character extension? Yeah, I guess I could. But what if I don't?
Yeah. But for now, it's more important for her to rest and recover. I tried to visit her, but I got turned away at the door.
I haven't seen Dunyarzad in a while.
The people there wouldn't listen to a single word I said.
Is she like dying still?
All I could do was to leave a letter
she is.
encouraging her to get some rest and keep her spirits up.
Dealing with
She'll be better
she's
soon.
dealing with the
And then we can celebrate
was
together
it the
in
disease?
the theater.
It's all thanks to you and Nilou that we managed
Elazar?
to save Dunyarzad.
Yeah.
You're way too modest. Just now, I actually felt really self-conscious when Paimon talked about us in the same breath.
Too much riz.
I really didn't do much at all.
I've got too much unspoken riz.
Anyway,
Look at that.
All that aside, are you thinking about coming to our event?
Paimon thinks it'll be a great time. What do you think, Traveler?
Sure, we have some time right now anyway? Man, that's a lie. I'll say it.
Then let's head to the theater. Wait, I completely forgot about this pile of stuff.
Whoa, did you buy all of this, Nilou?
It's all in the crates. Just one box. There's like 3 of them there. Plus some
I really
vases.
don't know how it came to this much.
That's way too many freebies. Many vendors give out samples for free, but Paimon's never seen this much.
All I know is that whenever I start chatting with people, my hands would get more and more full until I can't hold everything anymore.
Oh, you poor thing.
Happen every time.
God, what?
I was
That's
planning on
terrible.
making a few trips to bring everything
My God.
back before continuing on with my shopping, but I don't think I'll have the time.
So this isn't even all of it?
Just one box.
Are you sure?
Man, why are we...
Carrying stuff is a piece of cake for him, right, Traveler?
Yeah, I've been carrying you on my back this entire time.
I'm so sorry to trouble you like this. I meant to invite
We're getting
you to our
taken advantage of right
celebration,
now.
but now you're helping me instead. Well, let's hurry up and grab the last few things, so we can get back
I wonder
to
if we have to play through all of the quests in order to get Nilou free, or if we just have to do some of the things, and then we could continue with the main quest. Let's see. I'll just check every now and again. Yeah, looks like... Oh my... Tilu and... Who's this? Tahir? They're both busy now. What? The more I do this quest, the more people are unavailable.
Oh, well if it isn't Nilou.
If it isn't Jut, the spice merchant. Must be from Dutch.
Have any food that's ready to
Must
go?
be a Dutch person.
Of course I do. I've heard that
Spices.
Sumeru Theater is hosting a celebration event, so I've reserved some food for you in advance. Although, it looks like you're gonna need 2 more portions.
Oh, yeah.
Please allow me to introduce them. This is the Traveler, a very experienced adventurer.
Oh, see, look at that. She called me a very experienced.
His
It's just
super
easy.
reliable guide and helper.
No, Paimon is...
No.
Hold on. She got it completely right. Look, Traveler, she introduced Paimon correctly!
She just introduced you as you are, or truly a most rare occurrence? Have I ever been nice to Paimon? I don't think I have. That's not going to start
Don't
today.
underestimate Nilu. She always remembers every last little detail about everyone, even if it sounds completely trivial. She's also very brave. Just a little while ago, she saved my precious spices from the jaws of a sumpter beast.
Spices.
Don't think anything of it. I just help out when I can because everyone else takes such good care of me. Anyway, sorry to get off topic. We're in a bit of a hurry. Mr. Jute, did you say you didn't reserve enough food?
We're running out of food?
I was joking. Anyone who runs a business knows to keep some extra stock. After all, orders get changed all the time. Oh, that reminds me. It seems that these friends of yours aren't from here. Have they ever tried any delicious tachin?
Tachin? What's that?
Ooh, what a fantastic idea! Mr. Jute, did you bake a batch recently? Tachin is a mixture of rice and meat that's baked into a cake-like shape. Mr. Jute adds special spices into his. Its aroma is just so wonderfully delicious. If you ever see kids crowding all around Mr. Jute's place, you know he's baking up a storm.
But is it really just for the kids? Don't you often follow them in too?
Just a kid.
I just can't help myself.
Is that blushing? Do I see you blushing there?
Peas in a pod. Who doesn't enjoy some good food?
Wait here. I'll bring some over.
Okay. Everyone enjoy some piping hot tachin together.
Whoa, what a dish! It's sweet and sour and full of deliciousness! Paimon can't eat it fast enough!
It's so good. Tastes just like
No
tachin.
matter how many times I eat it, it's still so delicious.
I wouldn't have offered it as a treat if I wasn't confident in the taste. I baked a lot just now, and it's all packaged and ready for you to take back to the theater.
How many people work at the theater? I don't think I've ever seen many workers there.
It was nothing. Making 1 serving or 100 servings is all the same to me.
Oh yeah?
If anything, I should be thanking you for helping me clear my inventory.
Make 100 servings then. We should pay you at least?
Don't worry about it. What kind of person would I be if I made you pay for a treat?
I don't know, a merchant maybe?
Make sure you got everything.
Alright.
Feel free to come back anytime.
I'm starting to understand how you got so many things.
Shit. It's still locked. I'm gonna have to just do this entire quest.
Yeah.
Get through that.
Everyone has their own way with words.
Option?
And it's really hard to say no. Let's go to the next store.
Next door? Option? What do you sell? Textiles?
Nilu, good timing. I have the textiles you ordered.
He does sell textiles.
If it took any longer, the Sumpter beasts might have gobbled them up.
You and your jokes.
What?
Sumpter beasts won't eat
Halo
those
Infinite
fancy
Season 3
things,
coming
Mr.
March
Ashi.
7th, by the way. Oh, baby. Also, that guy looks like Young Crow from Ruby.
Oh,
That's cool.
yeah, really sorry about that. Nilu, if it weren't for you, I would have.
Oh, you're
lost
playing
half of
Halo
my
Infinite now.
profits that
What the?
month.
Trying to pull anything out of a Sumpter beast
Gave up
now
on
is
the
like
rainbow?
playing a game of tug-of-war.
So they really do eat anything, huh?
Sumpter beasts? The one thing Paimon has in common with Sumpter beasts. The burn.
What's that supposed to mean?
Come now. You know, Sumpter beasts sometimes eat not because they're hungry, but because they like gnawing on things.
Just like
The textiles you
Paimon.
ordered are highly durable and woven from the finest thread.
Ooh, high
So
quality
even if a Sumpter
textiles.
beast got snacky, it'd still have to chomp on it for a full day.
Those are pretty tough.
But of course, how else could I be so trustworthy? Well, that one time was an accident. I wouldn't dare experiment with such a precious product.
True, it does sound like some good fabric.
Ho ho, have I piqued your interest? If you want to buy some, now's a good time. Buy 2 bolts and get 20% off.
20% off. 2 bolts. Open up my wallet, Paimon. I think it's a steal. Let's get some.
You can't use that kind
Let's
of
buy some
tactic on her.
textiles.
Look, you've already sucked her in.
Tactic? So you mean everything he just said to Paimon was a lie?
I wouldn't go that far. It's just that Mr. Afshin is really good at spinning stories. A word from him, and you'll find yourself buying things you don't actually need.
Buying things you don't actually need? In Genshin? What? No. That's impossible. Vendors shouldn't use manipulative tactics? I guess so.
Come on, don't look at me like that.
It's just that, that's just how it
All she got
is.
was a talking to from Zubair, while I was nearly fed head first to the Sumter beasts. My
Hey, you know,
philosophy
vendors
is
are
that
vendors.
Stories give value to merchandise. That's why my
You're
business
goddamn
started
right.
with such a boom. Our Nilu here is an extraordinarily good listener. Back then, she believed anything I said. After a while, I began to feel guilty selling things to her because of how happy she looked. Though she
Dang.
enjoyed the stories and I the Mora, I knew she didn't
This guy's
need
like
to buy
Logan
that
Paul.
much.
Away with words,
Since
selling
then,
things to
I've come
selling things to people that
realize
they don't need.
things. One, that stories should just be a means instead of an end. And two, that there's more to business than just selling goods.
Yeah?
We're all friends now. There's no need to dig.
Did you give him like a refund or something? No?
That reminds me. Some of the goods from my latest shipment aren't in the best condition. They're fine for general use, but my customers have high standards, and I don't have the time or resources to find new buyers right
She's gonna
now.
give us the
Nilu,
the crappy
why don't
things?
you take them?
Huh? No, I can't do that.
Dang, everyone just loves giving her free
Favor
stuff.
For me, all right? The theater can use them for props and whatnot. It costs me Mora to store or ship, so I'm just losing money every day continuing to hold on to them.
Wow.
So, let me buy them at market
Make a
value.
video titled The Economics of Genshin Impact?
Besides, if I let you pay, wouldn't it mean that I'm just using stories to sell my goods again? Just take them.
The
If you
textile
really feel that bad about it, give me
factories
some
in
theater
Sumeru
tickets
ship textiles over to
You should
Inazuma.
also take some while you're
Inazuma
at it.
imports 90% of the
Always
food
in
that it
need of
uses.
materials.
Wow, even we get a share of this?
Hurry and take it. Just looking at it all is giving me
Offshoot
a
the
headache.
crypto merchant?
Thanks for the huge favor.
Is there a crypto due to this? Is there like a crypto due to this this Sumeru storyline? I feel like there should be.
All right, holding on to that much stuff.
We're basically doing crypto stuff in Sumeru. The Matrix is just the I mean, what was it called? The Akasha? The Akasha was just a that's just a blockchain.
Wouldn't spoiling yourself just ruin all the fun?
Yeah, please wait for our official performance.
But yeah.
These two look familiar.
The Balladeer is
I
just
think I've
selling
seen them
NFTs to
before.
people to make money.
Weren't they at the
That's
Sunset
Sumeru's,
Festival?
that's part of Sumeru's economy.
Yeah.
They sell NFTs to other countries.
Celebration too.
Oh, the more folks, the merrier. I was actually just talking to Farhad about also stopping by tonight.
Farhad.
Oh yes, please do. I'm sure Miss Raykar and Miss Nadja would also love to have a chat with the two of you.
We even prepared a small gift. Let me show it to you. Ta-da! It's a flower
Ta-da!
I really think we should wear some of these to give the event a more celebratory.
Some of these? Where is it?
It's beautiful. Did you make it?
Genshin NFTs 1.
Farhad did
Oh, there it is.
What a surprise, huh?
Wow.
Actually knows a lot about crafts.
Look at
That
that.
is pretty surprising.
Hey, why can't I have a little side hobby? I worked really hard on that.
I know. I watched you make it. I wasn't making fun of you.
Whoa.
All right. Why don't you also try some on? We've got some wreaths in your size.
Oh, hell yeah, I could walk around with a wreath. Oh, unspoken Riz. The drip.
It fits perfectly.
It's either drip or drown, Nilu. You're already wearing one, or I guess you're like someone floating on
gave
you?
out all the child-sized ones.
Ha.
I wasn't expecting the theater to invite such a fascinating guest.
That's a good way to put it, Farhad.
That sounds kind of weird, but Paimon will let it
You know, I will say this, the Sumeru soundtrack sounds really sad. Some of it, like right now.
I'm a porter by trade, so this is what I'm best
Is that the song they play when sad things happen?
Please and thank you.
Free food materials?
Thanks for the help, Mr. Farhad. But let me make one thing clear first. don't try to ask about what's in the new show.
What's in the new show?
I may not be able to hold back Mr. Zubair this time.
You're so obvious that even Nilu saw right through you.
Dude, his hand is huge. He's got a gigantic
It's
hand.
not like I want to get on his bad side either. Including Hushang's things, though, we'll each need to carry a box if we want to move everything in one trip. Even my strength has its limits.
I mean, the state of Sumeru is sad, so sad music makes sense. That's
Paimon
true.
looks like she doesn't want to, so I'll carry a little extra.
This is probably
Although I may not appear super strong at first glance, I actually do
this is probably one of the most messed up countries that I've been to so far.
and balance are both
Messed up
really
areas.
important for a dancer.
Inazuma was pretty messed up too when you first get there. But this one's also like, it's both like messed up plus it's complicated. Huh? What the? Oh, that's just her being tired from carrying shit. Shit. Oh! 3 people are busy now.
Oh, that sure was a lot of stuff. Oh,
Oh, that sure was a lot of stuff.
later.
Oh, great heavens.
Mr. Farhad?
Yeah, Mr. Farhad, what a... Sumter, man. Oh, she's gonna pass out. What's going on?
Paimon's definitely going to eat it all back later.
All right, I'll leave you all to it.
Okay.
See ya. Good thing we had Mr. Farhad with us, or else that would have taken way longer.
Is everyone always this friendly? Is it because they're all puppets?
Of course.
They're puppets of the
Because everyone's working here together.
academia.
We're all like neighbors, so we're always helping each other out. It's easy to forget that everyone's running a business.
With this many freebies being thrown at you, you probably don't need to work.
I felt so guilty at first, like I always owed someone something. I was always thinking of ways to repay others. Later on, I realized that it's actually like what Mr. Afshin said. By taking the freebies,
By taking
I was helping
freebies.
everyone out and saving them money.
You're saving the money by taking freebies.
Order the wrong item or make too much of something. Sometimes
Wow,
the
what a
best way to
perfect system.
maximize the value of those goods is to give them away.
I think Nilu's busy the whole quest, so L?
no need to
Ah,
stress
alright.
over the
It's
freebies.
fine. We'll just do this
I'll
quest
repay
instead then.
others by helping them when they need it.
Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense.
I like how we're in the city that we're going to attack
No one keeps track of the back and
with the
forth
radical
anymore.
group right now. Kind of breaks the continuity a bit, but it's fine.
Don't worry about it. All right.
I'm pretty sure I'm wanted
All this to Mr.
right now.
Zubair and do a little bit of prep.
Because in like in Act 3 or Act...
It'd be nice if you could also
It was
get
either
to know
Act
some
3 or
other people
4
at the theater.
where like the secret police force of the academia was like tracking me down in the city and I had to flee from the city.
Nope. Mr. Zubair's really on top of everything. You two are our guests. So please, just relax and look forward to the celebration.
Cool. And like everyone who has the terminal on are like mind controlled.
Atmosphere here is so nice.
Nice.
Let's take a break.
Oh! See ya, suckers! Woo! Back to the main quest. Alright, we've invaded. Alright, everyone's here.
Any luck with your
I just
missions?
abandoned I just ditched Nilu. Sorry, Nilu. Academia's gotta fall.
Modifications to the Akasha terminal.
No time to
In addition,
be playing around the
props
festival.
required are also ready.
I'll go next.
What?
The Traveler and I went to party.
What?
The situation was a bit complicated.
What?
But we found
It's just a
Tainari.
regular uprising.
Fortunately, he was wounded.
Squidward.
Who was behind it?
Who was behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer?
Well, here's the thing, right? The Fatui was working with the academia to make the Balladeer into a god, but then the Balladeer didn't like the way that Fatui was trying to control everything, so then they kicked him out. So let's go with the Balladeer.
After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. He has something urgent to attend to back in Snezhnaya. So, we've successfully removed the doctor from the picture. Also, Tainari's already resting, so he'll be okay.
Alright.
Good.
Good.
Tainari also asked us to tell you this message. Trust your own senses and experiences.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll remember that.
Kind of just sounds
also
like...
went smoothly on my side.
Alright.
The Eremites should have arrived at their destination by now.
Alright, we sneaked them
avoid
in.
alerting the quarry. They will stay there for now.
I can't believe you
It's time to actually
got
get
so
this-
many Eremites into Sumeru City.
We're gonna say
It's all thanks
once
to
the
Rahman
once
and
the
his
signal
brave team,
goes off,
as well as their bold strategy.
villages will
It
burn.
appears to have been very effective. I'm glad to hear it. Well, is that everything? Okay.
Oh,
this
Tainari
meeting
also
is
told us to
adjourned.
tell you to sniff this rag.
Wait, you mean that's it?
Well,
Smell
what else
this.
is there to discuss?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement?
Gonna leave you with a bitter taste in your mouth.
Fire us up now?
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and get some rest.
Yeah. We're gonna take a nap.
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect,
I accidentally cut her
must
off when she was in the middle of
reiterate
sighing.
that strategize and not to lead. So you should find someone more suitable to do that.
But I thought all of you academia big shots were great speakers.
Yeah.
Then I should remind you that I'm the scribe.
Well, yeah,
I know
you
that.
can write, so you can speak too, right?
The scribe is responsible for recording meetings, not speaking.
Come on.
Fine, whatever. Well, Sino doesn't seem to be much of a talker either. I guess that leaves it to my employer.
Oh,
Employer?
I talk even less than Sino though.
The traveler hired
Oh,
me.
hold on a second.
That's right. So come on, boss. What do you have to say for the team?
Yeah, say something to boost morale.
Huh? What are you all doing here?
Sorry about that. Someone just barged into my room. It's all,
Hey,
all good.
everyone.
Nilu!
I'm not disturbing.
It's been a while since I saw you,
Not
huh?
at all. I was actually just about to go find you.
Kind of caught with our pants down after Nilu came. It's like,
from the
is that
group
you,
and all
traveler?
your
What are you doing over here?
You were discussing.
I thought you were helping me with the festival thing.
But you also look like you're up to no good.
No?
Seems pretty interesting.
Huh. Everyone crosses their arms except me.
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to join us?
Wait, you're inviting her to the radical group. We're literally gonna go to war. What? You're inviting her to
You
war?
also want to discuss something important with me?
Dude, just leave her out of it, man.
Something very important. Nilu, are there any breaks in your performance schedule in the upcoming days?
Oh my god. We're actually recruiting her.
Wait, you're seriously inviting me?
No time to have fun with the thing. Tells Nilu to plan on Jarb Judgment Day. Nilu's shocked at first, but as long as she's bubbling with excitement? Was that what it was?
I can't believe my ears. You are truly the bravest and most passionate people of Sumeru. Well, that I've ever met.
Huh.
Oh, right. The travelers are not from Sumeru.
Sorry.
But you are awesome as well.
I'm allergic to bullshit.
I must admit that I'm a little scared. But I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali. If I can somehow use my abilities to help you, then count me in.
Wait, what can she do? Doesn't she just dance?
Believe in
She's a
yourself.
dancer, right?
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help us tomorrow.
Just remember not to say too much. Be discreet.
What are you talking about not saying too much? It's literally
All the
every single
preparations
person
are
we've
done.
seen. We just like, hey, do you want to join us for this rebellion?
Finally conclude this meeting?
Tomorrow we're gonna save a god.
So, have
Okay.
you thought up what you'd like to say,
Okay.
boss?
Alright. My amazing speech skills. It's hard to believe everything that has happened till now, and our actions will bring change to many things tomorrow.
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all super awesome.
Alright. Let's have a good night's sleep.
Well said. A good night's rest before an operation can be the difference between success and failure.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently. It's been nice and quiet.
Yeah, you can read your book about the
Oh,
like
nothing.
quantum realm or something in your sleep.
Let's all go home and get a good night's sleep so we can be a
It's like we go home and sleep, but then we wake up in the Matrix again. Then we have to repeat Act 2 all over again. We have to repeat Act 2, but Nahida's not there to help us because she's trapped. So we're just stuck in the Matrix. Victory Road, huh? Okay. Judgment Day. 8 o'clock tomorrow. My God, I'm running out of time. I have to leave pretty soon. But things are just getting good too. Maybe it's a good time to. It would be like a cliffhanger for me to leave right now, but.
Today's the Academia's Neogarbaha Day.
Okay.
We can finally put our plan into action.
Let's get it.
Should be waiting for us. Let's go to the Academia and find him.
Academia. Actually, is there a port? That's yeah. I'll just use the port.
Hello,
Okay.
you two. Sleep well?
Oh yeah. I'm well rested for this.
Not really. Paimon got too nervous thinking about today and
Have you thought of anything to say, boss? Yes, as you all know, I'm great friends with Tainari and he didn't do those things and I sniffed this chloroform soaked rag.
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good rest should be considered part of the plan, since energy is an important resource.
Okay, dude.
You just want to show off how calm you are.
Got plenty of ATP in your body, I'll hate them.
Tension before we execute
Your
our
blood
plan.
sugar levels are optimal.
You're doing is being annoying.
Anyway, do you need me
What
to
the
go
heck
over
is this
game
at the
plan
top?
again?
I'm getting like a weather alert in Genshin Impact. What is this? Dear travelers, Genshin Impact servers will be down for maintenance in about an hour. Please plan your game time and progress accordingly. For more details, see the in-game notice. It's going down in an hour? Well, I'll be gone before that, so I guess I won't have to worry about it. I've never seen that before. What the heck? Emergency alert. Okay, I guess I don't have a choice to say yes or no here.
Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the academia knows
So we have to
that's
kill
where
the Grand
Sage's
Sage.
console is. Only they can operate it.
Oh shoot, I need to do my Genshin then? Yeah, you got an hour to do your dailies. But you know what, Wiggle?
I'm sure that console has
I haven't even done my dailies yet. And I'm not going to do them. I'm just gonna let like 60 Primo Gems down the drain.
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the sanctuary of Surasthana, there's a device of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's that she once used to isolate herself while meditating. 500 years ago, the Grand Sage at the time.
What will you have in 500 years?
Controlled from the inside. They were effectively trapping one god with the power of another.
They're using Rukkhadevata's power to trap Nahida.
Don't forget, today is Neogarbaha Day, arguably the most important day to the Academia.
The alert is for the next banner content update. Yeah. You're a fake player, dog. Dog. Yeah, my dogs are going crazy.
So that they can be entered into the Akasha. All the
They're telling me that it's time for me to go.
To the grindstone, and the Academia's grounds are flowing with all sorts of people. It's the perfect time for an infiltration.
Infiltration?
When the Grand Sage leaves
Espionage.
to supervise the entering process, that's our cue to access the console and free the Dendro Archon.
Huh. That's a pretty simple plan. I think it could work.
Well, yes. That's just the visible side of our plan, after all.
There's an invisible side?
If precedence holds, the Academia should have already started preparing for Neogarbaha Day.
Neogarbaha Day.
All that's left is for us to lead the charge.
Let's go.
Man, of course Hoyoverse has to schedule maintenance on Neogarbaha Day.
Yes.
Yes.
Were you expecting a stealthier approach?
Finally, I've been saying this for like the past 4 acts where we just if she's trapped in the temple, all we do is just we charge in through the front, kill everyone, and then save her. It's simple. And now we're actually gonna do it. Or will I? Thanks for joining me for this stream. I've gotta go. I don't know if I'll stream again after I get back from my classes.
All right, maybe.
Depends on whether or not the
Got the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to
well, depends on whether or not the maintenance is over, I guess. But yeah, I have to go. So I'll see you. You should subscribe. Then you can catch me the next time that I'm live. And the next time, I guess, is when we storm the academia. So it's 5 hours. I see. That'll be probably plenty of time for me to get through my classes then, to get through my school day. Yeah.
Navigating the world is a whole lot
That'll be
easier
it for
with a few
me.
different
Have a
identities to
great
choose from.
rest of your guys' day / night / whatever time it is for you. Yeah, that'll be it for me. I mean, James is still streaming. Galaxia. All right, I'll see ya, Wiggle. Thank you for the goodbye. Can't wait to storm My Hero Academia fandom.